Hey guys, my name is Brave Tomato, and this channel is not dead. Yes, I know it's a bit of a surprise, but anyways, get back to the point. The Poppies are back, the once-in-a-year event where the Poptropica community goes and votes for what deserves an award this year. So this year, the Poppies categories are different, and the nomination round that already happened. I'm sorry you didn't get to make a video for that, but I'm going to make a video for the voting round. So let's get this underway since we got a lot of categories this year. Let's start things off with a bang and start with the Poptropica game-centric nominations. First off, we got the Poptropican of the Year 2016. Now this goes for any of the NPCs that goes in the game. And here we have a vast array of nominees, from villains like Binary Bard, Black Widow, and Ringmaster Raven, to regular old NPCs like Crusoe and Shark Guy. So, which of these guys do you think left the most impact in Poptropica? You decide. Next up in the Poptropica game-related categories is Best Poptropica Popular Island. And we put popular in quotes because this is based on what the Poptropica creators have deemed popular, according to the list on the Poptropica homepage. So out of these categories, we have 5 islands up for the running. We have Astronauts, Mythology, Cryptids, Shrink Ray, and Poptropolis Games. Which of these islands do you think is the best? The next category in the Poppies is for Best New Island. Now these islands have all been released in the past 3 years of Poptropica's existence, ranging from 2013 islands to up to 2015, since the only 2016 island right now is not nominated for this category. So here we have Mock Tropica, Monster Carnival, Survival, Poptropicon, Arabian Nights, and Escape from Pelican Rock. We have a variety of adventures here, from comedies to horror to plain old adventure and breaking out of prison, whatever floats your boat. Vote for it for the Poppies. Next category for the Poppies is the Best Classic Island. Now these islands have ranged from all the way back in the year 2009 up till 2012. So the nominees are Counterfeit, Reality TV, Steamworks, Red Dragon, Ghost Story, and Twisted Thicket. Now all of these islands are interesting in the fact that, once again, there's a whole variety of them. So whether you prefer to have fun, whether you prefer the melodrama, whether you prefer just learning about history, well, choose what floats your boat again. Next up, we have Best Sponsored Island. Now these islands that are eligible for a nomination are all sponsored in some way, whether it be based on a book, whether it be based on a TV, a special, it doesn't matter. All these islands are sponsored in some way or form. Either we have the 2 Wimpy Kid Islands, we got Nabuti Island, which is sponsored by Choose Your Own Adventure, Great Pumpkin Island, with the Peanuts, Magic Treehouse Red Dragon Island, and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So out of all these islands, which island do you think is the best? Next category we have here is Best Poptropican Name. Which of these fabulous names do you think is worthy of being called the best? Now we have this year, we have a category, we have a selection of new, either funny or interesting or exciting names here. Whether it be Bronze Fox, Fierce Warrior, Fierce Dragon, Golden Sword, Icy Ice, or Shiny Diamond. Now which of these Poptropican names are the best? You decide. Wait a second, did you show this category already, BT? Actually, no, I haven't shown this one yet. Yes, this may have the same nominations as the Best New Island, but all these islands are also nominated for Best Soundtrack. So when voting for this category, you don't have to take into account whether you like the island or not. You just have to take into account whether you like the island's music enough. So once again, the choices are Mock Tropica, Monster Carnival, Survival, Poptropicon, Arabian Nights, and Escape from Pelican Rock. Which has the best music? You decide. The next category is for the best soundtrack, but this time for a remade island. Not one that has been brand new to the sound updated island format, but these islands have been released before, but then newly updated to fit the sound updated island format. Now, considering that there are only 5 in this category, all 5 of the islands are automatically nominated: 24 Karat, Time Tangled, Mythology, Poptropolis Games, and Shrink Ray. So which out of these 5 do you think has the best soundtrack for a remade island? The next category we have now released back to community. The first category is based on Poptropica Help blog, which is Best PHB Author. Besides Fishy. Well, considering what happened last year, Slenderfish won the Poppies for Best Author last year, and knowing that she's the founder of the blog, she would probably win again if she were on the running again. So this time, it's time that the other authors get to shine. You have the choices between Yami Girl, Koi, who had recently rejoined the Poptropica Help blog, myself, Ultimate iPad Expert, Slippery Rafter, Spotted Dragon, and H. Pewterpop. So which of the PHB authors do you like the best? Which one do you find the most interesting? Which one do you find the most engaging? Which one do you find the most exciting? Well, vote and see. I swear to God, please vote for me. With every friend you meet, there is a point where you have to say goodbye, but we can't forget about these people who have made an impact on the Poptropica Help blog. So in honor of them, we have the Best Former PHB Author category. So here we have a collection of former PHB authors who have left an impact within the community, whether it be Codian, Fuzzy Bee, Blake, Giant Hawk, and Mighty Gamer. Please note that Mighty Gamer had most recently left the Poptropica Help blog. So, as a result, her results from the current PHB author will be transferred over to the Best Former PHB Author category. So which of these former PHB authors do you think is the best? Cast your vote. The next category is for Best ASG, or Avatar Studio Glitch. Ever since we introduced the Avatar Studio gift on the Poptropica Help blog back for Christmas 2015, it has become quite popular, so we've introduced this category, the Best ASG. Whether you like something the choices are Cloud 1, in order, Cloud 1, Demeter ASG, Headless Horseman ASG, Joan ASG, and Arabian Nights, and the Wimpy Kid fan Arabian Nights Princess 1, which includes a Fire Hands power that you can only see on Sound Updated Islands. So which of these ASGs do you think looks the best? Check out the votes to find out. Next category is for Best Active Fan Blog. Now all these blogs are not associated with the Poptropica Help blog, so it wouldn't really be a fair shot otherwise. So the choices we have are Clawtropica, Explore, Collect, Compete, People of Poptropica, Poptropica Skunk blog, Poptropica Tips for Poptropicans, and Tall Cactus's Poptropica blog. So, out of all these choices, which of these do you think is the best? Wow, some of these are tongue twisters. Anyways, choose your favorite. There's a lot of talent within the Poptropica community, and what better way to show it off than announce the best fan art of 2016. We have 5 choices for each of you, from very talented artists. Here we have Battle Against the Machine by Crafty Poptropican, Betty by Krya. We got Explore, Collect, Compete by Miss Elegon, The Queen of Arthurus by Perfect Sky, and a drawing of Wimpy Kid fan by Adelaide Queen. I apologize if I pronounce any of these name wrongs, but either way, you're all still nominated for the best fan art of 2016, and I wish you luck. The next category is which do you think is the best Poptropica Meme Face Monday round. Every Monday, or as time allows him, Paul comes up with an extravagant meme to garnish Poptropica fandom with. So the choices are the very first round, Round 5, the Holiday Special, Round 13, the H. Peter Pop Edition, Round 26, Awesome Face Week, and Round 31. Which of these choices do you think is the dankest of all the memes? You can check out all the rounds by checking out the survey and then clicking the links right next to it. So choose wisely, Poptropicans, because one does not simply make a bad choice. The next category is special in its own way because it's a way to celebrate a Poptropican who has been appreciated by the community, and therefore we have the Community Appreciation Award. These Poptropicans are all very different in their own way, but they all have something contributed some great things to the fandom. First, we have DJ Rosietta, we have Lucky Joker, Perfect Sky, Shaky Skunk, and Tall Cactus. All of these people are nominated for a reason, and which of these do you think deserves the best and this award? Stay tuned to find out. There are good islands, there are bad islands, and then there are islands that you just react with, it was okay. So that's why this year we have the category Okayest Island. Now these islands are not exactly good, but they're not exactly bad either. They're just like somewhere in the middle, like somewhere between good and bad. But either way, they're still playable. Here we have Great Pumpkin Island, Shrink Ray Island, Mission Atlantis Island, Galactic Hot Dogs Island, Timmy Failure Island, and Monkey Wrench Island for the category of Okayest Island. Which island do you think is the most meh? Vote and see. The second to last category to vote for in the Poppies is the funniest Poptropican name. Which of these names do you think is the silliest out of all of them? Here we have a choice between Angry Bird, Big Belly, Big Kid, Cuddly Cactus, Icy Ice, or Red Dragon. Which of these Poptropican names do you think is the funniest? Which one makes you laugh out loud a little bit? And which one would be utterly ridiculous to have an actual name? Find out. Last year we had the worst Poptropican moment as a category in the Poppies, but this year we have a different kind of category. This time it's weirdest Poptropican moment. What moment do you think go into and you realize, that was weird? Is it the carnies transforming into monsters in Monster Carnival Island? Is it crossing a bridge full of fluffy little narfs in Mocktropica? Is it the moment you first enter into Patient Zero's mouth by takeout? Cuddy and Christopher's kiss at the end of Vampire's Curse? The Power Rangers Transformers style ending cutscene in Final Battle of Mocktropica? Or Timmy losing his pants in Timmy Failure? Which do you think is the weirdest out of all of them? And so this concludes the video revealing all the nominations and all the choices you can vote from in the Poptropica Community Awards, the Poppies, this year. Thank you all for watching. So in case you're wondering how can I vote in this community? How can I contribute to the Poppies? Well, let's see how we could do that, shall we? Go to the Poptropica Help blog via poptropicahelp.net, and once you arrive at the page, scroll down a little bit until you see this post by Ultimate iPad Experts Poppies 2016. Let the voting begin. By the time this video airs, there might be a chance that this post might have been brought up to the front to make it a little bit easier, but for now it's down here. So in order to vote, all you have to do is start voting. Click on Start Your Voting on our voting survey, and it'll bring you to a new tab, which will lead you to all the choices for the Poppies 2016. So anyways, this concludes the video for now. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for who wins the Poppies this year. There's a chance that I might be there to help announce the winners. So stay tuned until then, everybody. And don't forget to wish the Poptropica Help blog a happy 8th birthday. Wow, 8 years. That's quite old a bit. So anyways, stay tuned for the future, and I'll see you all next time for the next video on my YouTube channel. BT out.